Alright, Noel Holmes here, reporting from another episode of this old truck. 2011 F150, 3.7 liter V6. We're going to change the oil. Just going to get the hood off here. 7,100 kilometers on it. So we're going to dump the oil and see what it looks like. If we get the hood over here. This episode is brought to you in part by Fram. For oil your oil filter needs. Anyway, come on, take a look. Alright, so we're going to check the oil level. We do that back there. Actually, where we fill the oil as well. This is the oil fill here. Just going to unscrew that. There we go. Let's put that where we don't lose it or drop it. And the dipstick is there on the right hand side, sorry, left hand side of the engine. So the truck isn't really level right now. We might get an inaccurate reading. So let's just pull this out and see where things are at. We're just going to wipe it down first because right now the engine was just running. I'm going to slam it in one more time. We have, it's up to the full mark still. It's all good. It's not actually that dark either. So let's dump the oil. Alright, coming to you right now from underneath the truck. Great little truck. I'll show you where, you're looking from the front of the truck right now. The oil pan is right up here, behind the steering rack. So what I'll try and do is get a little different angle here. Okay, so there's our transmission pan. And of course right ahead of that is our oil pan. And as you can see right there is the drain plug. And we're going to find out what size that is right now. It is not 16 millimeter. Appears to be a 15 millimeter. Oops. What is this, 15? 15 it is. So you need a 15 millimeter socket or wrench to undo that. And there's not much clearance between there and this transmission cooling line right there. So you might want to use a wrench, ideally. So we're just going to undo that. Melissa, how's things?
Good.
Good to see you.
Very good.
Good? Okay, we're just going to unthread that and hopefully not totally burn myself on hot motor oil. Always recycle your motor oil. You know I will. Alright, it's undone. She's come undone. Oh, look at that. Just about missed. Just about missed. That's pretty dark looking actually. Pretty dark. So we're going to let that drain and then we're going to fill it up with, I think it's around 5 or 6 liters. Melissa, do you remember how much? No, she's hiding.
5.
5? That's her guess? I guess 5.5. Okay, so that's all we're seeing under here. Truck's in great shape otherwise. Alright, so I've got our new oil filter ready to go. To get a Fram filter, it's a number PH10575. Also, this engine takes 5W20. And yes, you could go down to Ford and get the right oil and all that stuff. You could do synthetic too. Use Castrol. Why? I don't know. I always have. Make sure you get 5W20. So once again, 3.7 liter V6. Great engine. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. It's great on fuel. 305 horsepower. I think we've spoken for every one of those horses, haven't we, Melissa? Mm-hmm. Yeah, tons of power. My only real complaint about this truck, which I'll get into on another video, we're going to punch that one out shortly to 6 month review. I've actually had it for 7, but we'll call it 6 months. Maybe we'll call it like a midterm. Because you have a short-term test, which is like a one day test. You got the long-term, which is like a year review. We're going to do midterms. I think that's what we'll do. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And my director, Melissa, everybody. And the only real complaint I've had about the truck is the transmission. 6-speed automatic, a lot of gears. So if you punch it at like random points, it tends to not know which gear to go into. So it'll bang between a few different gears, or there'll be a delay because it's jumping down 2 gears. But away she goes. Let's go. All right, well we've pulled off the old filter there. It's right here, and they put this nice little drain thing in there, so when you pull off the filter, it doesn't just go over the subframe and hang out there. This is the truck's first oil change. It's got an original oil filter on there. You can see how it matches up with the Fram one. Not very well, so hopefully this one works. The Fram one's actually a little shorter, so let's hope that's right. Otherwise we'll be up Shit's Creek once again. Now that we've safely collected all the oil, just a little bit of lube on the seal here. Like so, maybe a little bit on the threads. And just you put your filter on to make sure it's not too tight. Does not hold the truck together. So let's hope this thread's on. There we go. So I don't know about the shorter filter. You probably want to go for the real Ford one. So don't lead by my example. Either go to Ford and get the real deal, or don't dicker. So that's it. So now Melissa, I guess, is 5 liters. I guess 5.5. Maybe so. Maybe no. I'm just gonna wipe out some of the oil that's in this little tray now. Otherwise, it'll be dripping out as I drive. So, do you drive one of these Ford F150s with the 3.7? Post your comments below on what you think of the truck. Do you like it? Would you have gone for the 5 liter rather? Would you have bought a Ranger? Probably not, but in case you would have, just let me know. I'm not really in love with the truck. I do like it. It's effective. So anyway, we're going to dump some oil in and see how she goes. Alright, well, we poured in our first liter, and I find it's quite difficult to get in the 5 liter jug. I'm not that good at pouring. I didn't bring a funnel home, so we're getting creative today on this old car with this old oil jug. So I just cut out the bottom there, like so. And now, I don't know if you can see that or not, but just going to use the rest of this jug as a funnel. Just got to unscrew the cap. There we go. We have ourselves a funnel. Isn't that fun? So now I'll pour the rest of the oil. All right. Well, we've started the truck now with 5.25 liters in it, something like that. There's a little bit left in the 5 liter jug.
Who wins?
We're gonna find out as soon as I pull the dipstick.
Okay.
If it's overfilled, we both lose. Nice clean Castrol motor oil in there. Oh, it's freaking bang on. 5.5.
Oh.
Darn close. So really, we put 1 liter in. You know what? It's pretty close to 6, if you can see in there, but there's not a lot left. So we had, it's probably about 5.75 liters. And keep in mind, the truck is on a bit of an angle, so I think 5.5 quarts or liters, I don't know what you're measuring, would be pretty darn close. So, thanks for watching another episode of This Old Car. Remember to subscribe, remember to comment below, and remember to like it, even if you didn't. And you know what? Even if you press the dislike button, that's okay, because you know what they say on This Old Car. Because I don't. Anyway, thanks for watching.